Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to share with you my opinions on the WAFT experience. I'm going to be reviewing the fragrance that I got, the entire experience, and letting you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. So if you'd like to know more about my experience and if I think it's worth checking out, then keep watching. Now, a few disclaimers. I purchased this fragrance full price. Actually, no, not full price. There was like a coupon that I looked for on like Retail Me Not or something, which saved me 10%. So instead of it being like $150 with shipping and tax and all that kind of stuff, it was like $135, but I still paid for this. But I did reach out to WAFT probably over 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago at this point. I think it was like when I had under 200 subscribers. I reached out to a variety of different people. I just kind of blanketed a bunch of different people, and these were one of the people I reached out to asking if they or like how like affiliates worked and collabing worked and things like that with the brand, and saying that I was just a new fragrance reviewer, and they just very politely and very professionally said, you know, thank you so much, you know, we're not looking to collaborate with people at this time, or like I wasn't the right fit, and I'm totally okay with that. Like I have no issue with that. But since I am going to be talking critically about this, I do want both things to be known. I did pay for this, and I also reached out to them like 4 years ago. I also reached out to them recently within the last few months and asked permission to kind of film their I forget if I asked if I could specifically film the process of ordering this, like going through the survey and things like that, and if I could use their logo and stuff on this video. They never got back to me, which is fine. It was in the middle of COVID. So that is why you're just seeing this box and not the situation. So I want to start off by saying I purchased this fragrance with good intentions. I was really excited to get this experience. I've really wanted to bring you guys more videos on bespoke, custom, personalized fragrance experiences from a variety of different price points for you guys. And it's a video, the last one I did was over a year ago, I think, or maybe a little less than over a year ago, during when I did the Domonique Ropion fragrance, the Rue Mysore. And that was one of the most beautiful fragrances I've ever smelled. A really exceptional experience and very expensive. I think I spent just under $600 on that bottle of perfume, and I thought, well, this is great. Not everyone can afford that, so why don't I try and find different bespoke experiences from a variety of different price points, from the ultra luxury ones to the really affordable ones. And I'm working on a comprehensive full video, but I thought some of the more affordable ones I could pay for and actually document the experience and let you guys know if I think it's worth it. WAFT was one of those places I wanted to do, one of those experiences I wanted to do. They're very prevalent. Their ads are everywhere. You see them all the time. And I thought that this might be cool. People might be interested in this. So I didn't do much research aside from reading what they said the experience was, getting excited, and buying a bottle. So first things first, WAFT puts themselves out there as being a custom, personalized fragrance experience. You answer a few questions, some personal questions about what you're looking for, the types of fragrances you like. You pick an inspired perfume and pick a few notes, and then they create your fragrance. They work with a master perfumer from IFF, and I'm gonna list all the known perfumers that I know that work with WAFT below. There's some really amazingly talented people who are part of this, which also got me excited too. And they work to create a custom scent. And that's kind of what the gist is what they say. They don't say exactly what you're doing, but it kind of sounds like you're getting a custom bespoke experience. They say a custom personalized fragrance. So it leads you, so you answer a few questions. So you say, do you want a men's fragrance, women's fragrance, or unisex fragrance? I chose unisex. Do you want a work fragrance, a night fragrance? You know, like, what am I looking for? So I chose a unisex fragrance. I chose something that was a daytime scent that had movement and that was elegant. So I kind of wanted to ask a bunch of different questions to kind of not go in one direction or another. And then when it came for my inspired fragrance, to kind of give the perfumer something to work with, which is kind of what they say, then I chose She, because she was part of the database from House of Matriarch. You guys know how much I feel about that scent, and I had a huge role in creating that scent. So I wouldn't say I had the huger role than Christy, who is her artistry and talent that made it, and her vision, but you know, it was definitely, I had a huge part to play. And then for my notes, I specifically chose these notes because I thought that they were a little contradictory, but I know that they can work well with the theme, which to me was like an elegant, sophisticated, everyday scent that you could wear anywhere. And so I chose violet, orris, and vanilla because I kind of wanted it to be like almost like a powdery aromatic floral, but was like effervescent and light. So you go on the website, you do all that, you pay for it. There's different sizes and varieties that you can get. I got the bigger one in case I really, really loved it. When you purchase it, you get the scent and then you get 2 layering scents that come with it. So you get to pick the name, you can put a little flavor text on there. I just chose Meow, the French Meow, just because I'm silly like that. And then I have my 2 layering fragrances here. Now it says, this one says elegant, and that says KW27. My initials are KW, just to kind of give you an idea. This is Intensify KW85. I'm kind of curious as to where those numbers come, the KW, but we'll get into that. And then we have KW81 right here. And this is my big old bottle. So they say that it could take 5 to 10 days for your fragrance to ship. And then when it ships, obviously it takes about a week. I ordered this I forget if it was the end of March or early April, but the thing is, it took almost exactly a month to get to me. So it took, I would say, a week or 2 longer, a little less than 2 weeks than what I expected. However, COVID happened, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt for that. Plus, if you're getting a custom fragrance made, you know, 5 to 10 days is super fast. So I get my scent. I get it in this box. I took it out of this box, and it comes like this. It tells you each of the fragrance, the ingredients, and then back here will tell you the notes. Now, my perfumer for this scent is Caroline Dumur, and she's actually incredibly talented. I smelled a bunch of her fragrances before, so I was actually really excited to see that. However, when I did my survey to figure out the scent, they said there was going to be a completely other note. So when I saw it was Caroline Dumur, I was excited because I know her work and I like it, but it was not the perfumer that I expected for my big bottle. Now, I forget the perfumer's name. It was very long and I had a very hard time, so I'm gonna list them below. But she created Elegant, she created this roller ball, and then someone else created Intensify. So I got these scents in the mail, very excited. I was gonna do a first impression video, and then I just couldn't wait anymore, so I wore it, and I was both impressed and disappointed. So let me start off by saying that I didn't do any research in regards to other people's experiences with WAFT. I kind of bought all gung-ho and really excited. After smelling this fragrance, I spent a bit of time researching, and I found 2 people in Fragranticardo, 1 standalone article, I'll link them below. And I have to say that I initially was like, oh my gosh, this is my experience, because it was like so fast that I went from really excited to really let down. So let's start off with the quality of this scent before we get into how it smells. The quality of this fragrance, or a bottle that's $150, is actually spectacular. The fragrance smells beautiful. It smells really high quality. It smells like a designer fragrance. I like to, it kind of reminds me of fragrances that you get from Dolce & Gabbana or Marc Jacobs. So it doesn't smell cheap, and WAFT is known for using clean ingredients. I mean, the juice, the quality of the juice, the smell of the fragrance is exceptional. I think it's really, really good. The problem comes with the composition. So remember those ingredients I put in there? I put in iris, violet, and vanilla. What I got in this fragrance is a kind of white, musky green tea scent. It does have notes of iris and violet in there, but you cannot make it out. It is a primarily green tea fragrance. It's very strong of musk and green tea. It smells like green tea. And when I went to kind of look at my order, I didn't look at my order on the website. I went to this like little confirmation logo thing, and it said green tea splash that was getting shipped to me. And then when I like went to my order, I saw just, you know, like what was being shipped to me and things like that. The notes on the back of here are different than the notes on the website, so I don't know what's up with that, or maybe they're only giving me some notes here and some notes there. And I was disappointed because the 3 notes that I chose, one of them wasn't there, and the other 2 were drowned out by green tea and musk. And I love green tea and musk, so let me just say, this scent is gorgeous. But when you go to do something like this, when you're paying the money for a fragrance, I find it kind of disingenuous when not even one of the notes of the 3 that you chose is really able to be picked out. And so I wore the fragrance a bunch. I really liked it. I still really like it. Like, I'm gonna wear it, but I was kind of iffy. Now, the nice thing about WAFT is they have a fantastic return policy. If you don't like it, you get a full refund. But here's the kicker. This is what got me kind of, you know, a little riled up. These are the 2 layering fragrances right here. We have Intensify and we have Elegant. Intensify has like very spiced aromatic notes and layers beautifully with Meow. Gorgeously with Meow. This one, Elegant, has all 3 notes that I'm looking for. And it's a rollerball, and I hate rollerballs, but we're gonna survive. And it smells exactly like what I hoped for. It's light, it's airy, it's got the beautiful notes of violet in there, a touch of powder from the orris, and a little bit of sweetness from vanilla. The person that made this fragrance was the original person that was chosen for me on the website when they said, this is your perfumer. It has all the notes, meets all the criteria, is really gorgeous, actually. Like, it's really beautiful. I really like this scent. The quality of these fragrances is exceptional, especially for the price. Exceptional. So I contacted customer service because I was let down with this because I love green tea, and if I'd asked for any type of green tea or musk in the notes, I would have been like blown away because it's a beautiful scent. And I reached out and I said that I preferred Elegant, and they were very nice, and they said, we'll send you Elegant. We see we don't have any in stock in 100 ml, so we'll send you 2 bottles of 50 ml. Is that okay? And I said yes. So they were very nice. It's on its way to me. I'll get it in a few weeks. I'm very excited. And they did let me keep this too, which was very nice of them. And then I waited a few weeks, maybe about a week and a half, maybe just under 2 weeks. I reached out and asked where my bottle was. It's taken a while, but I think that they have to like print all the presentation and things like that. So I figured this would take us a while, which is totally acceptable, especially during these times. And then I decided to ask a question that was in the back of my mind. And I asked, just out of curiosity, like how, and I'm gonna sum this up, but I'm not gonna say exactly what they said word for word, but I kind of asked, like, how does WAFT work? Is a fragrance custom designed for me? Or do the questions help pick out something that's already predetermined, like pre-made. And what they said to me, and I have it on my, I have receipts and stuff like that if they say anything, and I don't think they will, but what they said to me was that they work with some of the best noses in the industry, and the list of people that they work with is ridiculously talented people, master perfumers to some regard, some of them, to create an extensive large library. And the questions help steer you in the right direction for choosing your main fragrance and your laying of fragrance, and that's the WAFT experience. The problem I have with WAFT, the problem I have with this experience is that I think it's misleading, because they don't sell it as we will help you find a beautiful, unique scent mixed on an extensive library of fragrances where you can create something custom by a world-renowned perfumer. They're misleading in regards that they're saying like it's personalized and customized. It's a customized experience. It's a personalized fragrance because you choose the name, you choose all that kind of stuff. So let me be honest with you. I was upset, but I wasn't surprised. The problem I think I have is the fact that I don't see anything wrong with the experience that I paid for. I don't think that it's overpriced. I don't think that it in any way is shady. I think especially some of the noses and the smelling the quality of these fragrances, the entire experience I think is actually really interesting. But I don't like the fact that they're kind of mimicking the idea that you're getting a custom signature scent. You're not. And I might be the only one that thought that this was some type of unique bespoke experience where you got your own fragrance made based off of, questions and an inspiration fragrance and notes that you choose. And so that's kind of like what left me cold. So I'm kind of disappointed, not so much in WAFT, a little bit in WAFT, because I do think that they're being a little misleading in regards to their advertising and marketing, unless I'm just an idiot. And if I am, please let me know. You will, I know you will. You guys are really good at that, which totally okay. But I have more upsetness because I feel like there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. I just wish that they marketed it better. So who is this not for? Let's talk about who I think this is for and who this is not for. First things first, this is not for someone who is looking to create a bespoke custom experience. This is if you have a dream perfume in your head, this is not the experience for you. I was hoping to bring you guys an affordable, unique way to create a custom fragrance. And I would think maybe, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was reading what they were saying. So this isn't that. This isn't you guys looking for a bespoke experience. And in some regards, you're not going to get a lot of bespoke hands-on experience unless you pay a lot of money. Even when I ordered from Domonique Ropion, I chose the notes and I let him know the feeling I wanted and the notes I wanted to be more prevalent. But at the end of the day, he's the one that mixed it up. I wasn't there going through 5 or 6 different interpretations or formulas and choosing the one I liked the most. I trusted him. I chose, send him a prompt. Could have called him if I wanted. He does have a Skype option. And trusted him to send it to me, and I fell in love. There's certain services, bespoke services, that I will be getting into when I do my extreme bespoke video for you guys, where you do get several iterations. They send you samples, you say what you like and don't like, and then you get an end result that's way more customized. Those go for thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, so just keep that in mind. It's a very expensive experience. To get a bespoke experience for $150 where it's done by master perfumers, I was intrigued by this experience because you can get custom things from other people that are more affordable from more indie houses and things like that. But this was something where you could get some huge names in the industry, some master perfumers, and kind of get an experience that was really cool. And I feel like this experience is really good for people who have everything and want to try something new. I think that's where this kind of fits, or people that aren't looking to smell like everybody else, but still want to smell like a crowd-pleasing scent. So I think this service is not for people looking for a bespoke experience, but people who maybe are looking for a gift for someone who loves fragrance, who maybe has a bunch of things and you want to try something new. This is a really nice gift if you want to make a personalized gift for someone that likes scents but doesn't take it too seriously. This is a great fragrance for someone who's looking for something that not everyone is going to be wearing and doesn't quite know what to choose and is generally easy to please. This is not something like a bespoke experience, and I feel my biggest negativity with this has to do with the fact that I believe, based on their marketing and their website and their advertisements, that you're paying for a bespoke experience. You're not. Their experience is nice. Their presentation is a little lagging. These little stickers have come off numerous times. I've had to kind of get them on. The fast shipping time, considering, is a little to be left desired. I think I said that wrong, probably. Just, you know, hello, hi. But I also know that I ordered this in the middle of the pandemic, in the middle of the lockdown, so I'm not going to get upset if it took an additional week and a half. But I don't know if that's standard for them. The quality of these fragrances is exceptional, especially for the price. They're not going to be some niche, hard to understand but ridiculously beautiful and timeless olfactive art pieces, but they are going to be really beautiful, easy to wear, and substantial like designer fragrances. So if you're a lover of designer scents and you wanted to try something new and unique, great opportunity for you here. These are fantastic. The idea of answering questions to kind of push you in the right direction, I like. I wish that you kind of had a better idea of the type of scent you'd get. So if they said, hey, you know, for you, we have these fragrances that are this, I would have said like, no, I don't want that one. Like maybe giving you an option to kind of see like the final notes or the breakdown. And they do have a little graph that kind of tells you the direction that it's going after it's been decided. But I just wish it was more personal. I wish it was more honest with what it is, and I kind of wish that overall the experience was a little bit more tailored rather than just kind of pick a label, pick some flavor text and kind of let us know if you want something day or night. Because I feel like they didn't quite listen to what I was asking for in regards to my inspiration fragrance and the notes that I chose. And so in that regards it failed, and it also fails I think in marketing and representation. But I don't think that that's enough for me to dissuade you guys from doing this experience, because like I said, these scents are great. They're really good. Elegant right here, the one I'm getting a bottle of, fantastic, fantastic scent. It smells so good on the skin. I love it, like genuinely love it. So the quality of these scents is well worth the price. The experience, I think, is for what you pay for. The quality at the end of the experience, I think, is worth the price. I just wish that they kind of explained a little bit more that they're helping you choose a beautiful, unique scent out of a library of exceptional scents designed specifically for them. And so that what you're paying for is like the layering experience and kind of pushing you on the right path. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that that's still a customized experience, but I wish that they kind of made it less feel like you're getting a unique fragrance made just for you, and more that you're paying for this kind of interesting experience to push you on the path of a fragrance you probably wouldn't have tried. I also wish that they were a little bit more daring, because I think the reason why they don't listen to the notes is because if they think generally those notes won't work together, they'll find something else completely entirely. And I feel like seeing like a daytime movement scent with like vanilla kind of scared them, or scared the algorithm, but I feel like they could be a little bit more daring. I don't know. This video is very long, obviously, but I did want to get into everything. at the end of the day, I don't have any negative experiences with WAFT in regards to the quality of the product. It has more to do with the selection process and the marketing and representation of the company. And I wish they listened to you a little bit more, but the end quality is definitely worth it. So after I've said all this stuff, and I'll link a few reviews and descriptions of the experience from other people below, definitely check them out. I'm not gonna say don't buy from this company, because I feel like if I had gotten Elegant instead of this one, I probably would have purchased another bottle, because I feel like Elegant literally hits every mark, and I would have been so impressed with the quality and just the experience. I probably definitely wouldn't have even really looked into this as much as I did. But at the end of the day, I do have to sit here and tell you guys that I feel personally that they are, I don't know if it's intentionally, but they are misrepresenting the experience, and that's part of what you're paying for. It's not just the end result of a beautiful fragrance, it's something customized to you and what you're looking for. And even though I love green tea and musk, that's not what I was looking for, and that's not what I paid for. I am very happy that they do have a tremendous return policy, and I am gonna get the fragrance I like. But anyways guys, there we go, hi. That's my thoughts on the WAFT experience. I would love to know what you guys think. Have you tried it? What do you think? Be honest with me here. I want this to be a resource for people who might possibly be looking into getting or purchasing this. I'm not dissuading anyone from purchasing this. Again, the end result is beautiful, but I did want to let you guys know the experience, what they said in regards to me asking about what you're paying for. And if you are paying for a custom bespoke experience, you will be left cold. But if you're paying for a customized experience where you're going to find a fragrance you probably wouldn't try, and you just don't know what you want, this is something great. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below your guys' experience or thoughts on WAFT. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.